Good evening, Mike Turpin here, and you can see where I am. And as you can tell, the 903 gate, I think, is symbolic for everything we're doing right now with the 903 Fund. The 903 Fund to help us move forward, to help us accomplish more goals and objectives. Things are going well, but we need your help. We have momentum, and we got to keep it going. The 903 Fund is what do we do with the future? And the 903 Fund is about preserving our legacy, maintaining the sacredness of this ground. And I believe, as you know, that this sacred ground is the heart and soul of Oklahoma City. We need your help. But let's first hear from some of the generous folks right here in Oklahoma City in the great state of Oklahoma that have already helped us. Because the people in this community have that one basic premise in mind. If you ain't giving, you ain't living. Thank you.
This event really impacted all Oklahomans, north, south, east, and west. And while 1995 might seem like a long time ago, it's still a very vivid memory to many of our employees, clients, neighbors.
The effort to memorialize it, to honor the families that survived and the state that responded is absolutely an Oklahoma story, and I think all of us are very proud to be a part of telling it.
We have a responsibility to make sure that it never loses its relevance. This is always going to be a part of Oklahoma City, of Oklahoma's history, and it is our responsibility to make sure that that part is a significant one.
The importance of it and the purpose of it, what it's accomplishing as far as education and just the historic aspect of it.
The response of our community and the thoroughness of the investigation and the trial in the aftermath. That's a story that I think all Americans should hear and embrace.
Something happened on April 19th, 1995 to every one of us in this country. In addition to those 168 that died and their family members and the survivors, that said there is no way, no way we can be observers.
You know, when you think about the memorial in itself, you want it to last forever, and you want it to impact new generations for many new decades, and that requires capital.
If you're going to choose to put your headquarters like we did in downtown Oklahoma City, one of the things you got to understand is what happened on this hallowed ground. And you have to understand that moving downtown now makes you one of the guardians, makes you one of the stewards of this place.
The education aspect of the museum, the Oklahoma City Memorial and the museum certainly cannot be overlooked. I mean, it's so evident.
This stage of the telling of the story is particularly important. The focus on justice, the focus on reconciliation, the focus on solving our problems through civility and discourse.
It resonates with a young person. They're able to see it, touch it, and understand why that's not going to be helpful for us going forward.
It's very important to the kids who were not alive when this took place to not just see this as a landmark.
It's a part of who we are and how we can be healthy going forward, to tell the story, to understand it better.
The enhancements are going to help tell that story. We will be amplifying on that investigative trail and how information came together and the legal prosecution, the courage that we have to carry through with a fair hearing and bring justice.
It just creates a lifetime image in anyone's mind that goes through the museum, sees the memorial, sees the chairs. You just can't say enough about the importance of it.
Supporting John Rochelle's and Mike Turpin in this campaign was a way for us to feel like we could make a difference, because 17 years ago we didn't feel like we were making a difference. It's more than just telling the story of what happened on April 19th, 1995.
The Oklahoma City National Memorial can be the #1 place that any person anywhere in the world goes to find out how to honor those that died, those that survived, and those whose lives were changed forever. 50 years from now, I think we couldn't ask for anything